ancient sport called dragon boating is resurfacing, connecting breast cancer survivors in a unique way. CBS 12's Marty Glazer joins us this morning live from the Jupiter Inlet with more on this movement. Good morning, Marty.
Good morning. I don't know if you've ever heard of dragon boating, Rick, but it's obviously it's an ancient sport that's actually becoming resurfacing in the breast cancer world, right? So I'm going to have you talk. Obviously, we've got some of your teammates back here to show some support, but let's talk about how this sport began or why it's resurfacing and so popular.
Well, it's an ancient Chinese sport, but it's been reinvigorated in the last 20 years from a Canadian physician who was a professor of exercise physiology who was saying, why do breast cancer survivors, why are they asked not to do any exercise after their treatments? And he said, that just doesn't sound right. So he put together a group of 24 women on a boat. He had them follow an exercise protocol and then had them start dragon boat racing. And it turned out their risk for lymphedema decreased. No new cases were found. And the women were also benefited psychologically by being in a boat with other women. And it was just a phenomenal experiment that has just mushroomed into a global movement for breast cancer survivors.
Okay, and you started dragon boating in Miami. You recently moved to Jupiter and you brought the movement here. What has this movement meant for you, and how do you hope to impact other women, breast cancer survivors?
Well, first of all, I've met a whole group of wonderful breast cancer survivors here who had no activity in this area that was empowering and enriching, and it's a support group on the boat. So we paddle together, we play together, but we support each other together.
And it's all about moving forward. And you had also said, too, there was a quote that I found extremely interesting that you said.
Well, basically, you know what? The doctor saved our lives, but dragon boating, it saved our spirits.
And obviously, it's a chance for other women out there to know that dragon boating exists here in Jupiter. So it's a chance for them to come out and also participate and meet a support system and get their life back on track.
Absolutely.
So reporting here on the Jupiter Inlet, Marty Glazer, CBS 12 News this morning. We'll have much more coming up.
All right, Marty, thanks so much for that. Time now, 6:30.